What was the first football moment that hooked you, not to a team, but to the sport of tailgating itself?
So it was when I was a child, actually going to a University of South Carolina game. I still remember being outside of Williams-Brice as I don't know, probably less than 10 years old, throwing the football, eating some Zesto's chicken for those that know that, and just being and having fun with family and friends. There was
Yep.
something about that that resonated me at an early age. And as I got older, I just knew that was something I wanted to do more and more of. And that's also how Tailgating Challenge was born too.
Was there a moment when you realized I'm not just a fan, I'm creating something bigger than just one game?
I didn't know what it was going to be,
Yeah.
honestly, at the time. But I think when that started to tip a little bit was when I was thinking like, oh, let me see, like there's a national day for everything, right?
Yeah.
National talk like a pirate day, eat
Everything.
cookies day.
Everything.
And so
Pinata
I
day.
said, and so I was like, let me see what National Tailgating Day is because I need to make sure I celebrate it and do the stuff, with Tailgating Challenge.
Yeah.
When I learned there was not a National Tailgating Day, that's when I feel like, hey, I
You
took
got
it upon
pumped.
myself to make sure like we have that. Now it's going to be the 11th annual this September for it. But I think that's the part where it started to tip a little bit, where it's like, okay, you were dabbling with tailgating, but now you're doing cultural shifts. Like people are talking about this and celebrating this across the nation on
Yeah.
this particular day. What can we do for you? And I'm just like, if the world was more like most tailgates are, we'd probably live in a better place.
Now, have you ever
Sure.
experienced that same love uh, after an actual game?
Now,
Because
the
I don't know if I have
post
seen
game's
that.
different. Post game might be different, right?
Yeah.
Because at that
Yeah.
point, then the teams went to battle.
Yeah.
And when the teams had to lose,
Yeah.
right? And so then some people's feelings get hurt and things like that. So again, we're focusing on the pre-game
Gotcha.
tailgate for
Back to
that part of the
pre-tailgate.
conversation, 100%.
Pre-tailgate.